3, 2. Hey everyone, so good to see you. I feel like I'm like cut off here. Man, scooch in. That's way too close. Scooch out. Oh. All right, we're ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Here we go. Hey everyone, back again. We are doing some videos because we can't do all the programs that we normally do, and so we wanted to spend some time sending some questions and answers. I know that not all of you have met Katie. This is Katie. Katie is our new youth ministry intern. She's going to be here until May, and she started, I don't know, it's been like a month and a half, and we've been doing lots of awesome things. But now, since we are only able to do a few different things, we're going to be doing some Q&A, and I wanted you to get to know Katie more. And so I'm going to be rapid-firing, throwing questions that she has no idea what I'm going to ask her, and she's going to just answer them, okay? So, a question that I always am asked by Katie often is, if you could be a dinosaur, what kind of dinosaur would you be and why?
I would be a brontosaurus because it would be my one chance in life to be tall. And
those are the ones with the long necks?
Yeah.
And the huge tails?
Yeah. What would you be?
I would be, you know those ones that have the like big round thing on the end of their tail that like destroy other people? They have like the shell.
Stegosaurus.
No, isn't that the one with the points? They have the points on the tail.
He's got both.
No, he has the big round.
It's gotta watch Land Before Time.
He's not a stegosaurus. Anyway, all right, so that's what I would be. The next question that I have for her is, where are you from? This is a good question.
Yeah, I'm from Maplewood, Minnesota. I lived for about 8 years on a farm up north in Stacy, Minnesota, but Maplewood is where I was born and raised.
What kind of farm?
A hobby farm, so there's just horses, way too many chickens, cats and dogs.
See, because you were misleading me by saying farm, because my grandparents actually had farms.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Dairy farms. I should say that I'd have to define it as a dairy farm, a hobby farm. So what did you have? You had horses?
Yep, chickens, cats, dogs. We had miniature horses for like 3 months, but they kept escaping, so not anymore.
Do you have any really cool stories about when they escaped?
Yeah, it was when I was on net. They escaped on Thanksgiving. So my family spent 3 hours chasing the miniature horses all through our neighbors' cornfields. Down the highway, the sheriff came to help wrangle the
That sounds
horses.
Awesome and terrifying.
Yep.
A mini horse in a cornfield seems like not a good thing.
It
So
was not.
you said you did NET. When did you do NET? And NET stands for Net Ministries. It's a group that travels around the country doing retreats and stuff. So when did you do NET?
I served with Net Ministries in 2018 and 2019, like that school year.
Yeah.
So about 10 months. We were on the road in the east coast of the United States.
What was the favorite place you went? And if you're watching and you're not from the favorite place you went, I'm really sorry, but this is her favorite place. Where was your favorite place that you went on NET?
I really liked Narragansett, Rhode Island, but I also loved everything we did in New Jersey. Kids there were pretty awesome. They were very fun to work
So
with.
then the next question that I have to ask is, would you ever live on the East Coast based on your time on the East Coast? Or are you a Minnesotan through and through?
I think that I'm a Minnesotan through and through. They did not know what a hot dish was, and I think that might be a deal breaker.
I get it. I understand. All right, next question is, we're in the season of Advent, and Advent is one of those times that I just have a lot of memories around Advent. My family did a lot of different things. Did your family have any Advent traditions that you remember that you guys did as a family?
Yeah, we didn't do a ton of Advent traditions growing up. We always had an Advent wreath in the center of our table that we were supposedly going to light the candles every night. That usually didn't happen.
Sometimes you have great plans, and it doesn't always go that way.
Yeah. We did an Advent calendar a couple times.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Were you excited for that?
I was excited for that.
Nice. My kids would mostly be excited for the chocolate or whatever comes out of the Advent calendar. They're always trying to get me to buy them the Lego Advent calendar. Apparently that's a big thing, but we didn't buy it this year.
Yeah,
so.
it doesn't seem super.
We do the Jesse tree, which is another tradition that a lot of people do, where you read the little scripture and it's all of salvation history kind of leading up to Emmanuel coming, Jesus as the Christ. So yeah, Advent is a great time to prepare. Shameless plug, we have tomorrow night the Advent formation event. So anyone who's 5th through 12th grade, come at 6:30 to 8 o'clock. We're going to have an awesome talk. We're going to have adoration, and we're going to have small groups. And so you can definitely come to that and enter more fully into Advent. If you do come and you're already here, make sure you come with your consecration book or your prayer journal. Otherwise, we have more of them. Last question, and this is super important, and this is going to make or break if they want to hang out with you. What was the best Christmas gift you ever got in your whole lifetime?
Ooh.
And it doesn't have to be Jesus, because that would obviously be the answer. But what was the best gift you ever got for Christmas?
I don't know about the best gift I ever got, but I can tell you a funny story about this.
We take that too. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
When I was about probably 8 years old, I wanted a Playmobil nativity set for Christmas. Playmobil is kind of like Legos-ish.
Yeah.
I really wanted one of those. And one day I looked underneath the Christmas tree and I saw a box that was wrapped that looked just like it. But I simply couldn't stand to wait. So I went over and
do this, kids.
Very carefully just ripped a tiny little corner just to see if it was what I thought it was, and it was. And then I covered my tracks and I taped it back up. And somehow my mom found out. And she put it on the top of her shelf, and I didn't get it until February.
Oh my gosh. Well, there you go. There you go. See, don't snoop in your presents, otherwise they won't come till February.
Yep.
Well, thanks for joining us so much, Katie. We're so glad that you're here. We're excited to continue to do ministry. Guys, we're going to start up doing some of these videos. If you have any questions or any topics that you want us to cover, we'd be happy to make a video on that. So, happy Advent, everybody, and we will be seeing you soon, or hopefully sending a video to you soon or something, but hope that you're doing well, and happy Advent.